Right, collective. Let's see what is the energy update right now. Just a bit of coffee. Right. I got a really interesting download. This is for somebody who has a twin flame, okay? This download, and I think Source wants me to do a reading on this. Yeah. We have the Magician and the Emperor. So the download what I got is there is a twin flame couple where there is a twin flame woman was granted, the twin flame guy also. But the twin flame woman was granted a huge destiny and lots of gifts. And actually the twin flame guy was supposed to protect her and help her in this. And this twin flame guy decided that no, thank you, I don't want to do that. So what he did, he stole the destiny of the divine feminine and the gifts and pushed the divine feminine in a total destruction. Okay, the problem is that this twin flame guy did not use this destiny and a gift for light purposes, but evil purposes. And in the cards come out the Magician and the Emperor. So this is the masculine, who is not divine at all. Some people are so keen they want to have twin flame relationship, connections. I'm convinced that having a twin flame in your life, it's a curse. I mean, I do not know any couple. I know 2 couples that it turned out well. All the twin flame I know, they suffer. It's rather a burden than a blessing. Right now, I know people say I'm quite negative about this. I had really bad experience with twin flame relationship, and also people around me when I see them struggling a lot. So I do not understand why some people wish to have a twin flame. It's really rare. There's just a few twin flame, not too many on earth. While it's a new age nonsense that they think everybody has a twin flame, this is not true. And if you don't have any, you are so lucky. You're lucky. And this reading will confirm that, what I'm saying. Usually what's happening, that one twin flame is drawn to the darkness and the other one in a light. And it causes lots of conflict and suffering in a twin flame connection, okay? Knight of Wands. This twin flame guy was not happy with the destiny he had. And probably he did not want it to be with this twin flame woman. And with the Knight of Wands, he was in rage that when he found out that the other twin flame woman has lots of gifts and really much more brighter destiny than he has, well, that's what he thought. But he didn't check his Alcohol record, what he signed, and actually this guy supposed to learn a lesson to take care of a person who he loves That was a lesson he's supposed to learn in this lifetime. That's why Source gave him this type of destiny. But he wanted to have power. In another lifetime, he had that. And he had his heart chakra closed down in other lifetimes because of that. And you need to understand, heart chakra is a portal to your inner world. And when it's closed down, you lose your connection with Source and the wholeness, the universe, and you become a very extremely cold person who is hurtful and hurt others. So universe wanted this lifetime, him to learn to take care of somebody he loves because he didn't know how to do it. Previous lifetimes he failed, and actually he signed this soul contract that he will protect and love this twin flame woman with all of her force. And this is supposed to be a lesson that would have opened his heart chakra, so he could have established a really good relationship with Source, with God, with universe. But he refused it because he wanted to have what the divine feminine had. In other lifetimes, actually, he had it, and the divine feminine supported him. And Source wanted to change this situation. So, because he was growing really narcissistic with this power in other lifetimes, and divine feminine was much more intuitive and much more calm. And this lifetime, Source wanted to change the roles, and they both of them signed up to this. Okay, and this guy is supposed to learn a lesson to be loving, to be caring, to be how shall I put this, more not soft, because it's not softness, because actually Source wanted him to learn to be a real divine masculine energy. What is the role of a real divine masculine? So Source wanted him to come out from this toxicity, from this alpha mentality, from this conqueror mentality that he goes and he gets what he wants and everybody has to serve him. That's what Source wanted to change in his life. And that's why he had this role in this lifetime to support the divine feminine and have these sexes together. So it's supposed to teach something very important for his soul that he refused. And he got angry and decided to exchange destiny with the divine feminine. The problem was not that, I mean, yes, it's not nice to change the destiny, but this guy, before he changed the destiny, fucked up his life. I mean, some cases he even committed crimes. So it came with a really heavy karma that altered his destiny. So when he changed the destiny with the divine feminine, all the bad karma, all the bad chance, everything went on divine feminine's life, okay? And he did not care about it. He gave a fucking shit about it. He was heartless. That's why he had to change this lifetime and not to have that much of spiritual power, because he had to work on his heart chakra, okay? Yeah, and my spirit guide telling me that this guy in each lifetime more and more become, how shall I put this? Yeah, cold is not an expression. Taking use, abuse, and he abused people around him, and he used women. He did not know the concept of true love. That what is actually, how is divine masculine supposed to love his woman? He's supposed to learn in this lifetime, okay? And actually he fucked himself up by exchanging this destiny, because he ran away from God and Source, refusing to do what he saw. You know, when your soul is going through evolution, there are stages that you need to learn, and you're stuck until you don't do it. And so Source won't let you to advance because you can't, because it's a step. You know, it's like when you learn a skill, I don't know, what shall I don't know, when you become a nurse, because I have a nurse diploma also, you can't advance to a higher level if you don't pass the first few lessons, you know, a few tests. And when you go out to practice your nurse and you can't handle certain, you know, the needles to take blood or give a perfusion, you don't know how to do it, you can be the best nurse that exists on earth, you are fucking useless. Because if you can't put a perfusion in a patient, you can't take the blood, you know, for send it to for an exam. You are not a real nurse. So that's why Saul wanted this essential step. He learns, so his soul could develop in the right direction, and he refused it. And this is really idiot, because it's like you refuse to become who you really are. This was a part of his mission, and he did not understand. He did not understand the message. You see, we have here the message. He did not get the message from Source, but he took it personally, and he took it like, okay, Source does not want me to be valuable. That was not the case. That was not the case. This guy, each lifetime, something was missing. Something was missing from his life. Even if he achieved amazing things in his life, it was not satisfied. Something was deeply missing. And he was in each lifetime very handsome. He had all the women he wanted, all the sex he wanted, and still was never ever happy with any woman in his life. And he hurt many women, just like in this lifetime. So when he found this out, there was a spiritual worker who helped him to figure out the Akashic records and everything. He paid a spiritual worker, a spiritualist actually, to exchange the destinies, gifts, everything, and actually to know who is his twin flame. And after, when he observed this twin flame woman, he's decided this woman is not worthy to have all that power. So there was an exchange, okay? And we have here the healing card again, the Four of Swords. Source wanted him to heal himself this lifetime. And actually it could have led him a really deep happiness. And he had his destiny also, so he had gifts also. But he thought, he saw the gifts of Divine Feminine more important and the destiny more important, because he thought it comes with more power, okay? These are swords. Sometimes people underestimate the words itself when it says protection. Yeah, everybody wants to be protected, but nobody wants to be the protector, okay? I watched TikTok, and there was some video put up, soldiers put up some video, and I watched many of them, and I just realized that, you know, that, well, everybody knows that this is a tough job. This is not an easy thing. You risk your life And actually, when you go out and fight all this psychological battle you have to deal with, how you live a normal life, when you go out and actually you're killing people, what does it do your soul, how you deal with it? And nobody takes care of these soldiers, you know. They just doing it. And when I watch these footages, they are actually was some of them really funny, and they were really nice people, you know. And they are not like monsters that would just want to kill and kill and kill. No, no, no. And you realize that the salary is not that high, and they go out, they risk their own skin for a country where people do not really appreciate them, where people does not realize the sacrifice what they do, and they go stand up and go out and they protect, you know. And sometimes they go out and liberate hostages and things like that, and they have this protector job to do that is extremely important. But people do not realize that how hard it is, you know, and how cruel it is, because nobody says thank you, nobody appreciate them as they should have been appreciated. And what I could see, but in reality, these people are who is actually show the stability of a country, a stability and a peace of the people who live there. And without them, there would be a disaster. Okay? So I'm saying this because these divine, well, supposed to be divine masculine, but he didn't become really. He refused his destiny to be this protector who is on the front line and fighting. Actually, he refused to be a hero, you know. He refused to be this powerful giant spiritually who, you know, what Source wanted that that divine feminine steps out and, well, maybe a healer, maybe a teacher, whatever gives is different for everybody. She had, and she used it, and she goes out and she helped people with it. And this divine masculine supposed to be on her side in case if somebody attacks spiritually this woman, he will be there as a giant, as a big monster to protect and fight, so people can reach out to her spiritually. Okay. And this protective energy, so wanted him to learn this, because when you are this protector, soldier, warrior, you are very, in a way, you are humble, because you have to be, because you would not be able to do this job. You are humble, and in the same time you are powerful. They have to be really balanced out. There is so many beautiful spiritual things hiding in this protective position that he's supposed to fill in and he's supposed to learn. He could not see this, how important it was. It was much as important than the gift of the divine feminine. And it would have made him into a real man, but he's supposed to be. Eight of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Well, Eight of Pentacles has many meanings as a card, but the energy here, it's not mastering something, but doing a dark esoteric work and taking the soul of somebody, not soul, the destiny of somebody, is a dark esoteric work. Normally, you don't have right to do that. Unfortunately, this is exist. With the Four of Pentacles, this was a selfish, egoistic, and narcissistic masculine. So what's happened here, souls? Yeah, the cards are confirming what I was just talking about, okay? He fucked up his life and he was fed up with it. So he wanted, with the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, he wanted the gifts and the destiny of the Divine Feminine. So he's decided to take it away to have a new life that is successful, okay? By the way, they're telling me he had no successful life because he refused to step into this role that he's supposed to have this lifetime. I mean, I can see somebody having one night stand, even playing around with women, making them believe that he's in love with them. And when they fall in love, he just playing with them, hurt them and go away, break their heart, but in a way that this woman could not forget him. And that's what he enjoyed, you know. But in the same time, there was still something missing, you know. This is when these karmic people can't find satisfaction in evilness. They can't. So what's happened here? Yeah, they give the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Wands. Right, clarify that. That's it. Please, clarify it. Five of Swords. But let's all say that, right, you're running around with these gifts that's supposed to be used for certain purposes, and what you're using it for to hurt people and harm people. So it's had enough. And said you had no right to take what is hers. This, you signed this contract. You have no right to behave like this. And with the Five of Swords, brought conflict in his life. And in spite of the destiny, in spite of the gifts, he decided Source to teach a lesson to this man. I mean, you need to understand, us humans can't say that, oh, he is big-headed, oh, he is narcissistic, or she, whoever, and I teach a lesson that person. No, 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 no. Who are you to do that? Usually narcissistic people talk like that. Source does. Source who has to teach you a lesson, or someone else, not you. So let me see what's happened after. Yeah. Yeah. So what's supposed to happen? This is actually he would have had 4 of Wands, stability. It's not just financial stability, but emotional, psychological, spiritual stability. Extremely satisfied and stable. 10 of Cups, true love. I mean, lots of people do not understand what's the meaning of true love. One of my ex thinks that true love is having sex. that he loves somebody when he sex with somebody, have sex with somebody. That is not love, that is lust. That they don't understand. And that's the problem when people never ever experience that. And you don't have a relationship with source, because it could happen you had a horrible life, you never experienced love like that. But when you have a connection, deep connection with source, you can experience divine love that is similar to this love that you can have with your person who meant to be with you. So he missed on that, and Seven of Wands, that was his role to protect. And that is actually the core of his soul, is craving. So now he's trying to find somehow a woman, settle down and have this, because he realized that's missing from his soul. It will never happen. All of his lifetime will never happen. It's not because source is cruel. It's not because the woman he is with not good enough. No, because he fucked up everything. And source refused to give him this, because he was not honoring his words when he signed this contract. He promised he will do this. He did not honor his own words and his promise. When you sign a contract, soul contract with source, source never force anything on anybody. So this guy was consciously, happily signing that contract and choosing this, because actually he wanted this. And he wanted to learn. What is it, you know? But when you don't honor this soul contract and you spit into the face of source, that fuck you, I don't want to protect anybody, fuck you, I want to have power, power, power and sex, you know? When you do that with source, don't be surprised if you will have a spunky on your bottom. Where was it? Where was it? I don't know. Where was that card? Yeah. And that won't be a fetish woman behind you who spunk you. No. That will be source, and it will be really painful. And it won't be a physical, but spiritual, and generally it will reach each area of you, but not body, but life. Maybe body also, some of you will have sickness or something like that. You can't spit into the face of source. You don't have a right. You don't realize who you are and what is your worth comparing to source. Source, you just can't do that. Especially you can't do it with God. Lucifer did that, and look at that, where did it lead? So who are you, human, when you have much more less worth than Lucifer had? I mean, Lucifer was a really powerful spiritual being, really gifted, and he had as much as power than God. And when you, human, think you can get away with it that Lucifer could not get away with, you are more than delusional. Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, these are women in his life. These are women in his life. One woman after the another one. And what I can see, these women, I don't know, maybe because of his money, maybe because of his charisma or charm, they become crazy for this man. But the problem, these women will never ever receive true love from him. Never. He's incapable to give true love, exactly for the reason I was describing. Three of Pentacles. And there is even a community of women who's crazy about it. They're telling me even men, so the sweetie pie is bisexual. So they are men and women are deeply in love with him. But he is incapable to give love. Probably that's what he used the gifts for, to make these people crazy to be in love with him. Because it's some man needs that to feel good and powerful. But if I need to choose between a soldier and a shit like that, there's no question which one I would choose. A soldier. Six of Swords reverse. Wheel of Fortune. He was pissed off because he was not famous enough. Yeah, there were lots of people knowing him, but he wanted more and more and more, okay? Those gifts and destiny he stole was meant to help people, guide people. And when you use that for fooling other men and women, using them, abusing them, because that is abuse. When you make somebody believe you love them and that person give their heart, they give their life, they give their money, they give everything what they have to you. And you make them feel they are still not good enough. The abuse this guy did with the spiritual gifts and destiny is unbelievable. Only hurting people around him. When this destiny and these gifts was not given for that. Just because somebody's narcissistic and want women and men to be competition with each other to have him, because that makes him happy, how funny it is that all these people fucking up their own life for him. I don't know who is this for. I'm telling you, twin flames like that, you don't want to have. There is nothing blessing about it. The Fool. Knight of Pentacles. Well, this Emperor realized that maybe he should get together, make the twin flame woman as a side dish on the side of the other woman and man. Like that, he might can access to more power, more energy, more blessing. So he wanted to bring an offer to this woman. And this woman is like, what the fuck are you doing? Page of Swords, with that sword. Don't dare to approach me, bitch. What do you think who the fuck you are? I'm waiting for a soldier, not a piece of shit like you are. That was actually exactly the attitude of this woman. Can you imagine his narcissistic ego how was bruised and destroyed in a second? How dare you? How dare you to reject me when everybody's running after me? I make everybody obsessed about myself. How dare you to talk to me like that? Disrespect me? Well, honey, the real respect needs to be earned and not manipulated out of people, fooling them with your lies and your fucking esoteric shit. The person who spit into the face of Source is nothing else but a piece of shit. I don't care how powerful he is in a 3D, what kind of position he has, what kind of clothes he's wearing, what kind of car he has or house, and how many men and women fucking him. I give a fucking shit. You are a piece of shit if you do this to your twin flame. And Source. So he started to panic and very slowly developing a mental disease, actually, because he could not have this divine feminine. It was like, you belong to me, you are my twin flame, don't resist me. So it's unexplainable how somebody can be obsessive like that. Why don't you let that woman go? Why don't you let that woman to be free? No, because it's like an object, like that things in his hand belongs to him, like the other people. Why can't you be like the other people? I will force you in it. You will bow down in front of me. I will make you. It's really, actually, this Emperor raw vibrational energy is a very narcissistic person. And a Nine of Swords just reinforce this energy. Seven of Swords. And the Moon. Oh boy, attacking the divine feminine left and right, isn't it? That is the solution. Make all the community, all the women, all the men who's in love with him turn against this divine feminine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boy. Page of Wands. Everybody got pissed off with the divine feminine. How they refuse this piece of shit. They wanted all revenge. And nobody heard these people. I mean, this divine feminine certainly didn't. That everybody wanted to revenge this poor emperor. Because his lovely narcissistic ego was hurt. Because this woman refused him. Revenge! Boy. People are really blinded sometimes. Word. And a 3 of Swords. Two of Wands. They wanted this divine feminine in a karmic cycle where she's just suffering. Because this man made them believe that this woman deserved only that. Excuse me, for what? Because he stole her destiny, her gifts, and pushed her in poverty and all kind of suffering with the shit asshole karma he accumulated by destroying other people. I actually give it to her. She had to carry it. Like she would have done all those horrible things instead of him. So they wanted to push this divine feminine, this karmic cycle, like it would have been not enough what this fucking asshole piece of shit did to her. I mean, do me a favor, if you have a shit asshole, piece of shit asshole twin flame like that, run away from that bitch and never ever approach and protect yourself. I mean, you have to protect yourself against that bitch. Because this is a fucking control freak, narcissistic shit. And M.E.T actually projected this narcissistic energy on an entire community. Women's, air sign, Queen of Swords came out also. They practically projected his nature on these people. I mean, I won't get into that, these are narcissistic people or not. Maybe some of them, maybe they have some narcissistic trait, you know, maybe they have lots of trauma, whatever. But I'm telling you, the gifts he stole meant to heal people with trauma, meant to heal these people to come out of this spiritual desert. I mean, like, to heal them, actually. This is an illusionist, this man, and a really big fat manipulator. I mean, he might be not fat, I mean spiritually. I mean, it's like I can see spiritually and soul who's fat with narcissistic traits and lots of illusions and manipulations. Like this spiritual creature is quite fat. So that's why I'm saying that this guy might be not fat at all in physically, but the spiritual dark entity who is controlling him is really disgusting. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. These people were blinded and played with. That's the only thing this guy did with them. How can you make believe women that they can share him? Do you realize, women out there, that you're missing an opportunity to be a real empress? But I mean, that one man one day will be with you, only one person, and will give you everything what you desire as a woman. You give up on that for a piece of shit like that. Queen of Wands. So this divine feminine said, okay, everybody's fucking attacking me. Fuck you all. I will fight. I won't give up. You know what? I will get my destiny back. I will get my gifts back, because she realized what the fuck happened. How she was treated by this piece of shit. Ten of Pentacles. This is what Source responded to her. You honor the contract. You don't spit in my face. You love me. You want to serve me. You stand up for your rights. You are authentic. You want to have people. That is the gifts and the destiny I give it for. I was right giving it to you and not him. So Source says, okay, I will bless you with this heritage of 10 Pentacles, but this is a spiritual heritage. Sometimes people misunderstand this when it comes out in cards. They think, yes, it can mean money also, but in this case, the energy is this woman is a spiritual realm, is a millionaire. I mean, extremely powerful, the rank, and also this 10 Pentacles, I mean, the riches spiritually is unbelievable how Source blessed her. So what these people do, they got pissed off. She does not deserve it. God. Boy, 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 boy. Oh, she became the High Priestess. She became the High Priestess, isn't it? We could not support that. King of Wands. On top of that, Source give her leader qualities. This piece of shit was boiling of rage. How dare you to do that to me? God, people. She did not do it alone, huh? It's Source who did that to her, because Source thinks she deserves it. And you don't, after what you have done. And not just with her, because I'm telling you, maybe these people do not realize the fuckery that they've been through because of this man. Because this man keep them in illusion. One day when you will realize what he did to you and how much he fucked you all up, oh, you will hold your head and says, oh, I can't believe, how could I believe this piece of shit? So says everything will be balanced out. There's no way that this twin flame guy will get away what he has done. Queen of Pentacles. So says, right, Divine Feminine. You are spiritual millionaire. It's high time that it will manifest in a free day. This piece of shit and his victims, like crazy, doing day and night spiritual work to stop this. I mean, even if you have 1 million people like that, it does not matter. Because when Source decides something and he wants to do something, he will. They don't realize they are little tiny humans who can't do anything against Source. You can't. You can do as much as spiritual manipulation. You can hire hitmen. You can do death spells or what the fuck you want. If Source wants this woman in this position, he will put this woman this way or other. You can't. You block one path, Source will open 10 other paths for her. Two of Cups. Because she honored this alliance, coalition, whatever you call it, with Source, the soul contract. She honored it. So this twin flame is upset that this woman stole from her. What a lie. He did steal from her. What? The true destiny. What she's supposed to have. Source actually decided to make her have more important destiny than it was originally, just to piss this piece of shit off and put him on his place. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Well, if it did not happen yet, it will happen. We have here, like, it's prison. It can be prison spiritually or chop into his mind, but it has a very strong real prison energy. With the Two of Pentacles, juggling between different situations. Actually, he wanted this divine feminine to be, okay? He did something really shitty here to betray this divine feminine. Even he might wanted to unalive her. Well, if you go to a 3-day prison, you must have done something really shitty, huh? The Sun, the Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles. His real intention came out on a light. Who is he and what he wanted? And he was angry with Source. He was angry with God. He was angry with the universe. But the cards are talking about another woman. He got pissed off with this twin flame and he walked towards Queen of Cups, a water sign woman who's a starseed. Okay? It was replacing the divine feminine because he could not have the divine feminine. You can't do that with a woman. You can't. Especially a starseed. A woman should be respected and loved properly and not like a second option. Each woman deserves that. That is different things. When you walk away from a woman, you heal yourself and you give yourself 100% to the next one. And you love her truly, deeply, as she deserves to be loved. Did you give that to her? Or you just make her believe that you're giving it? But you were manipulating in the background, isn't it? Boy, boy, boy. King of Swords. The Hangman. Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. King of Cups. I mean, they come out as a power couple with this King of Cups energy, but I can feel very strong manipulation here. Manipulating that actually brought them burden and poverty. Hangman blocked them. And King of Swords has a law enforcement energy. They are in serious legal trouble here. I mean, this is... they really fucked themselves up. I mean, really, really, really. Ace of Cups. The Devil. And a Page of Cups. Oh boy, 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 boy. When you present something as an Ace of Cups to people, something desirable. They can have everything what they wish for. But in reality, you manipulate them, and the real intention is that to tie them, to make them into a prisoner. Doesn't matter, they are not in a real prison yet, but they can't get rid of this chain they voluntarily put themselves into. This is a really sad story. I mean, somebody who destroyed so many lives and still think it's somebody's ass fault and blaming somebody's ass. Because I'm sure these people are not conscious what was actually the real reason behind everything. Because if they would have known, they would not support this man in these crimes. Do you understand? They would not believe all the lies and manipulations. This is why I'm telling you the twin flame journey is really, really difficult, and you are lucky if you don't have a twin flame, because it's a blessing. It's an extraordinary blessing. So how shall I close this down, Source? When you have a power over people, that their life is in your hand, and actually this power was spiritually given this divine masculine because he's supposed to be a soldier, a warrior, to protect. But this is not what he did with it. He played around with people's life. Source is not happy about that, that's for sure. This is what he did with people around him. Burdened them. Those gifts were given to liberate people, bring them freedom and happiness. And not to burden them. Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. These burdens actually was put on not just on these people, but this divine feminine really heavily. And it actually made the divine feminine bring out this masculine energy from herself to protect herself, to stand up, to have this warrior, soldier quality that actually a man should have on her side. And this divine feminine became very masculine. No man likes that. But man makes women become like that. They don't think that it's actually their act who makes a woman become really masculine. But they get intimidated by that. Divine feminine energy, when it's open, caring, loving, when somebody pours their love on you, is meant to be protected and cherished because it's fragile. And when a woman do that, she can be totally destroyed and harmed. You can't expect a single woman who's been through shit to be in this energy. Because nobody's protecting her. So she has to stand up and protect herself. To be a divine masculine. So don't complain men out there that men are so weak today because of women who are too masculine. You made them too masculine. With your lies and with your manipulations and your games. Page of Wands. Eight of Swords. This is a survivor energy. Magician came out. Two of Cups. Six of Cups. While this twin flame guy was doing some magic on her childhood insecurities that coming from her childhood traumas. If this woman has children, probably there was some spiritual work done on them also. Two of Cups. They wanted this woman to feed on their own childhood trauma, to become in this Page of Wands, very childish, angry all the time, impulsive, and trapped in her mind. They said, oh, so she is very masculine, she is really protecting and warrior spirit, let's do this to her. Let's make her get trapped into her mind, magnify childhood traumas, and fuck her up again. How fun is that, doing it regularly? Abusing her and using her. It's fun, huh? By the end of the reading, you will understand why I call this twin flame guy piece of shit. Five of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Source wanted this for Divine Feminine. This community of people with this twin flame guy wanted this. Poverty. Source wanted abundance. Boy, boy, boy. They wanted this woman in the survival masculine energy that is fed from childhood traumas to miss up all opportunity that could bring love in her life. All. To fuck herself up. To reject those men actually, or those situations where she could have experienced divine love in her life. That actually she highly deserves. These people thought, no, they don't. She does not. They wanted to cut out each divine masculine who wanted to bring a new beginning and change in her life. By doing this esoteric work on her, that she would be blinded, who is the divine masculine, and she would be blinded and reject all those offers that this divine masculine wanted to bring into her life. I need to finish it because I need to go to work soon. Six of Pentacles. That she would breadcrumb the right people in her life and make men heartbroken. Each divine masculine who would come to her would be heartbroken. This is what they wanted. So she would never experience any love. This is really heavy when somebody wished that for you. They wanted her to be in a relationship that is codependent and narcissistic and toxic. Only this is what they wished for her. Revenge. They attacked her stability, spiritual, financial, emotional, psychological, whatever, all. But this divine feminine and her new beginning, they could see on Ether and the Akashic record, stay protected by source. They were nuts. It's impossible. Ugh. This obsession is really sick, huh? It's really fucking sick. King of Swords again comes out. Actually, oh boy, there's many cards here. The Hermit, Judgment, Temperance, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Well, the all divine masculine who came for her, they did something spiritually also, and they were attacked also. And there is actually a King of Swords who is her soulmate, or a soul connection, very deep soul connection. They make this divine masculine juggle really badly. I mean, Four of Pentacles, to have boundaries against this woman. So this woman would stay single. There is a message that was sent to this man in the name of the divine feminine. Actually, divine feminine never sent. This is someone else who sent it. And this divine masculine sent messages to this divine feminine that she never ever received. They worked on this. They want an entire life cycle. So everybody walks away from this divine feminine. So they can continue abusing her. So they can send in Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Womb Rider energies to abuse her and betray her again and again and again. This is a spiritual satanic sacrifice procedure here. I'm reading. Okay? This is what they do from all of their victims, actually. It's not because the divine feminine is special. No, they do to all of their victims. Page of Swords. But it's out. This divine masculine know what's going on. And this soul connection actually coming in for this divine feminine. Because souls change her destiny. And so say that this divine feminine never deserved actually to have a shitty twin flame who just fucking her life up left and right when she is faithful to source. So Source made sure of that this destiny, new destiny, is full with joy, love, and this divine masculine is coming in. Excuse me, guys. I need to drink more coffee. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay. Well, there's a Queen of Swords who actually stole this guy to marry, or there was this intention to steal this divine masculine to marry before he can get to the divine feminine. Boy, boy, boy. This is disgusting. It's really disgusting. Ugh. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. So they can keep this divine feminine in despair. And the community felt really victorious during this, celebrating and enjoying the situation. Yeah, Three of Cups came out celebrating, as I told you. So they tamed the situation that this divine feminine can't go on a calm about water. Really? Four of Swords. But divine feminine healed from this. And with her healing, she brought in lots of wish fulfillment in her life. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. Somebody step up in this protector energy to protect her. I don't think she realized this is what she wanted to manifest, or maybe because of her spiritual arcs, automatically it's manifested this. But I'm telling you, there is a King of Pentacles who's coming in, is protecting her, and maybe want to work with her. Is that right? Yeah. This man does not want to approach this woman with lust or with love of her, but work. He wants to balance out the situation that this manipulation brought in the life of this divine feminine. Tower after tower after tower. Okay. I'll leave it there. Source does not want me to read more. So it's telling me it will be balanced out. It will be balanced out. Okay. I hope you like this reading. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, feel free to like it and share it if you want. And yeah, Two of Wands here. Nine of Pentacles. Oh no, there's another man is coming in, a King of Wands, who wants to control her. Probably a womb rider. Oh no. She's too healed to take this. She will realize who is this. There will be two guys coming in, a King of Pentacles, actually who is the right person, and this King of Wands, who the Divine Feminine should reject and not to take seriously at all. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Take care.